So, there's a fetish that Cody's been looking into these last couple of days.
It's less of a fetish and more of a pet peeve.
You know what I'm talking about. It's a foot fetish. Do you care about that?
I just think it's weird. Like, from someone who goes to work and comes home after 8, 10, or 12 hours, feet should not be the thing in the sexual part of the mind. That's my thing. You can get your feet massaged or whatever. That's fine. But to have a fetish, there's other better body parts to have fetishes over. Breaking news. Like, I mean,
not in this segment, there's not. So I'm going to show you a foot. You're going to tell me who it belongs to.
Nice. Now I see how it incorporates the whole thing.
They're from sports.
Sports feet.
Should have named my channel. So I've got some up here that I'm going to throw up for you guys.
I have to guess the foot. I have to guess the owner of the foot.
Yeah.
And will I be living in the agony of defeat? Or...
So you're going to go in there, screenshots, but I'll tell you which one to bring up. It should be, I think they're numbered in there. They are. So 101 is what you're going to look at. So this is the first one we're going to bring up.
Like, why are these even taken is my first question.
So there's your first one. You know, there it is, bottom of feet. We're going to
I know these feet.
Poke some fun.
I know these feet.
And you would have got it from the shirt, so I had to blur the triangle there.
Oh, but I've seen this picture before, and I know these feet. That's when that clown Antonio Brown froze his feet.
That is AB's feet, who looks like he has a massive sunburn.
It does. It looks like his whole feet. You can just, like a peel sticker that's been cooked off of the surface, so the adhesive no longer works.
So that's
rough.
Former Steeler, Tampa Bay Buck, Raider.
Let me point
Antonio
out the little toe
Brown
too. I mean,
yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Like, because sports, you always see people with bad feet, and you're always making fun of them. But like, they're on them and they're running, stopping, and starting again. Like, their feet take a beating. So let's make fun of these.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke that was not safe for this channel, but
yeah,
involving Kareem Hunt.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Probably your best bet not. Oh, I logged out, dude.
Oh Jesus. So that was Antonio Brown. Like you mentioned, he did basically step into a freezer, a cryogenics freezer, for too long. Even though it was in his contract that he wasn't supposed to do that, he did it. A lot of things going on with this guy. But, yeah, basically froze his feet off. And that's what they look like.
Did he end up missing time for this?
Upon they were recovering. Well, I mean, technically, but he froze his feet. That was when he was with the Raiders. He froze his feet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then he never actually played that down with the Raiders.
Froze his feet. The helmet thing came up right out. Yeah, it was a whole type of show when he was with the Raiders.
It was nuts. Are you back in?
Yep, I'm back in.
I gotta remember not to click on. So this little fella.
Yeah, I recognize that foot too.
I figured you would.
These are pretty iconic feet so far. I mean, they really are. That would be LeBron James's feet. You could just tell that thing's been forced into the toe of a shoe for way too long.
That
like the pinky toe is just retreating. It's just run away, dude. We don't have room down there.
At that point, just cut it off.
It's like when your toes get shoved so far, the feet start like stacking on top of each other so bad. Yeah, I would recommend wider shoes for LeBron. That's just me.
Just cut it off. You don't need it.
That's like a snaggle tooth. You just got to get rid of it. Another one will probably grow in its place.
But yeah, I kind of figured that. Honestly, just looking at it, you're like, of course that's LeBron.
Yeah, like I said, these are pretty iconic feet already. So
honestly, not as messed up as I thought they were going to be.
There's more messed up feet, which is weird that I even have more that come to mind, but that I've seen from the NBA and NFL. But we'll see what you got left.
Okay, so I'll show you this one. Obviously, it is LeBron. I gotta get my pictures in there.
That's why he's not flopping, guys. He has no balance. That pinky toe can't stabilize on the floor anymore.
So the last one I have here, I actually had one more. I was going to show you Shaq's, but the one I found wasn't actually that bad. But I know they're pretty rough.
If you just put them on a size comparison to something like a camel, tell it's Shaq.
The nails were a little messed up, but other than that, like, they weren't that bad. They were kind of like LeBron's.
I'm telling you, put my feet up there. They're right next to it.
So here's your last one.
Whoa,
this one's crazy.
What is that? He's been wearing square shoes all his life. Now, this one I have yet to see. I have not. Since I'm not a cheater and look at some suggested stuff from Dropbox, yeah. I honestly don't know who this is.
So it looks like a child was making a clay human and made the foot,
but forgot the toes.
The toes on after.
Oh yeah, these people do have toes. Yeah, that looks crazy.
When I originally saw this, I was blown away. Like, I can't believe this person's foot is messed up.
I want to
messed up looking.
I want to enhance this.
The bottom one, yeah.
Whoa. Oh my
It looks like he's had a rubber band wrapped around the bottom of his toes for weeks.
Like, in this, they were trying to capture the moment his toes were falling off.
And I will tell you, he's talking to a reporter in this picture.
About his feet. For sure, obviously. Wow, I do not know.
And this was like taken across from the locker room. It was like somebody was hiding in a laundry bin and snuckily.
What interview is this about? Oh, that has to be it, dude. Just from a distance. But dude, I don't know. I trying to even think of sports that would cause this. Shoes that would cause this. Is this a ballerina that had to chop pieces of their toes off to get them in those wooden shoes?
He was wearing, you know those climber shoes that got the individual toes?
Yeah.
It looks like he wears those and plays his sport. Because they're like so spread out.
That's crazy. I do not know.
All right, here it is. I'll review it.
No!
Yes, it is.
No wonder he's got to go to strip clubs all the time. Ain't no one gonna love him with that foot. You get your little cute ass over here, Minecraft. Like,
start calling you Steve.
Building blocks of life.
Oh.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious. Yeah, when he's, like I said, he's talking to a reporter. It must have been after a game.
That's from all those step backs.
That's why he's so good at him. He's like a frog.
It's literally like every time he's pushing off of a flat wall.
But yeah, that
wow. Those feet will haunt my nightmares.